Scotty Barnes over 24.5 points or rebounds against the Phoenix Suns tonight is a fantastic pick. I hope it leaves us 11-2 after this one. Let's go. Raptors are on the second leg of a back-to-back, and we got a young rising star. That's right, Scotty Barnes looking good out there in Toronto on the second leg of a back-to-back, who's been very good, averaging 32 points and rebounds per game on the second leg. What I really like about this one is his rebounds prop, 7.5. Super juice to the over, has moved to 8.5 plus odds, or even fair around minus 105, minus 110 on some books. So we're looking at 8+ rebounds tonight out of Scotty Barnes, which he's done in all but one game this season. So we get a really nice rebound floor. I went directly to PrizePicks. I was looking for the rebound prop. They don't have it. They have points and rebounds. And I think we can get this because Scotty Barnes, while his scoring has been erratic over the last 4 to 6 games, his shooting has been off. He's due to regress. The man was shooting about 45% from the field over the span of the previous 10 games, and over the season about 46%, and he's shooting less than 40% over the last 5 games. So we have an opportunity here where the kid is probably going to regress at some point, and this matchup I think is really good. The first unit of Toronto, first unit of the Suns, fairly even, but once we get to the second units and Barnes gets to stay out there and lead the second unit, which is when he racks up those assists and points mostly, I think that's when we see the scoring happen. So I'm taking Scotty Barnes over 24.5 points and rebounds. Let's look at the odds finder or optimizer, depending on what you want to call it. And we'll look at Scotty Barnes and his current props. And you can see, here it is. Scotty Barnes, points and rebounds. And what you're looking at is PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper. You have the MySparry odds, Fliff, DraftKings, FanDuel, Caesars, BetMGM, and Pinnacle. BetMGM and Pinnacle do not have current lines, live lines for this. But you can see the over 24.5 for Scotty Barnes is starting to move. It's juiced on Caesars, minus 142, juiced on DK, minus 145, Fliff, fair odds, minus 130 if you want it there. And then FanDuel said, no, you're not putting any more money on the over at 24.5. We're moving you to 25.5. And they have fair odds on both sides, minus 113, minus 113. And again, I was talking about that rebound prop. Look at this, moving like crazy. I posted one inside Discord this morning. Over 7.5 rebounds, minus 130 is what we got it at. And look at the odds now. We're absolutely going to crush that closing line value as this line is juiced like crazy. I am 51-21 in my last 72 picks. I showed this yesterday on Twitter. Just an absolutely insane run. NFL Week 12, 13-2 against the sports books. And every single parlay and slip for pick'em apps cashed. Legitimately every single thing cashed. Anything parlay-wise. Unbelievable. The only miss for NFL was the Thursday Jordan Love hooked at 32 pass attempts, and then Patrick Mahomes finished with 9 rushing yards on Sunday. That was it. It was a crazy week. We have Thursday night football tomorrow. I'm taking the over tonight. Scotty Barnes, 24.5 points and rebounds. If you're just checking this out for the first time, this is the optimizer. You can set this up just like this so you guys can make all the money you want in the world on your own without needing anybody, including me, the DFS optimizer. Click yes. Click apply probability, highest to lowest. You don't need to select the market, but you can. If you want to look at only assists or only threes, points, whatever, points and rebounds and assists, you can select those markets only, or you can research individual players. You can type their name in or browse them. I'm going to go select Pick'em site, or I could leave it like this. Now, here's where you have an option. You can select your Pick'em site. Maybe I want to look at just sleeper for the day, and you can see all the live sleeper lines, and you can compare what the odds are versus sports books, and you realize, wow, Franz Wagner for the Orlando Magic at home against the Wizards, under 5.5 rebounds is a 58.18% implied probability based on the sportsbook odds. This makes it a very good play on a site like Sleeper. Then you could take D'Lo, who's hit the over 2.5, I believe, in 13 of 16 games. He missed last game. He hooked at 2 when we were on it, unfortunately. But I'm going right back to the well. I'll probably go straight to that DK over 2.5 rebounds against the Pistons. Centers, power forwards, they're the ones that struggle on rebounds. It's the guards and wings that rack them up against the Pistons. I'm going to go post that as an official pick, actually. Let's see. Is that actually on PrizePicks? So I've clicked PrizePicks this morning, and bang, there it is. D'Lo. Over 2.5, the highest implied probability. Check that out. Beautiful. Typed in Russell. And I was looking, and there it is. It's 2.5 boards. Bang. I got myself a second pick. Let's talk about the data real fast before I go ahead and move along. This season, he has hit the over in 14 of 18 games. All 4 times he missed, he finished with 2 rebounds. And just so you can see that my optimizer is live lines. Yes, the odds update 24/7. Here I am on player rebounds. I'm on DraftKings. There's D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 rebounds, minus 130. And again, back on the optimizer, you can see there it is, the top play of the morning so far. And here's a bunch of other plays. You got some fantastic lines right now to target on PrizePicks, and I'm going to leave this to you because there are tremendous opportunities here. You go simply to mysparry.com. When you get to mysparry.com, here's what it looks like. Again, you want to know how to use the optimizer? Right here. Odds Finder tool and PrizePicks Optimizer. So you click this. If you're on mobile, there's going to be 3 lines at the top. Just click those 3 lines and you'll get the menu. Click the Odds Finder tool, PrizePicks menu. Bang. It'll bring you over to this fully optimized mobile page. So you guys can do this on mobile. You can turn your phone in landscape. You can hit the little AA button and zoom out. You can change the column visibility, remove the date and the matchup if all you want to see are the names and the actual prop, right? You're looking for pass attempts. Dak Prescott, you want to check the odds for this. Oh, okay. FanDuel's got it at 36.5 to the under. All the other books that have at 35.5 to the under. Well, FanDuel's the best play. Take it on FanDuel right now, under 36.5 pass attempts, minus 122. You get a full value cushion here. Similarly, you could go Geno Smith over 32.5 pass attempts on FanDuel, while every other book is juiced to the over at 33.5. You can see it's already up to minus 148 on Pinnacle. FanDuel just gifting you a pass attempt cushion on both players. All right, my friends, today's video is going to be a lot shorter than it normally is. I'm going to dive over to the optimizer right now, highlight a few good picks based on the math, based on the odds. We'll make money together. Now, again, the things I'm going to highlight today, these are going to be the lines that will bump first. So hopefully you saw this video early in the morning. It's a nice reminder of turning those notifications on so you do not miss these opportunities because these lines will bump. I'm going to go to the optimizer, click yes, implied probability, highest to lowest. I'm not going to select a market or a player or a team or even a pick'em site. What I want to do right now is show you the best place for sleeper, parlay, play, underdog, and fantasy all in one view. So I have all 4 selected, just not identifying anyone, and I'm looking for any of the best plays. Franz Wagner under 5.5 rebounds on underdog and sleeper right now. You can see there are 6 sports books, all of them minus 130 to minus 145. The minus 130, a straight play if you want it on DK. The rest of the books probably only going to be parlay worthy, but there's the straight pick. There's the parlay play, sleeper and underdog fantasy. If you want to try any of these sites, just click on the logo. It gives you a $100 deposit match. I'm going to say that one more time. If you click on the logo, you get a $100 deposit match. Here's some good plays. Yusuf Nurkic, player made threes under half and under a half, 3 on sleeper and underdog. 5 sports books, every single one of them juicing the lines. D'Angelo Russell, we already talked about this one. The number 1 play on PrizePicks this morning per the math, per the odds. Juiced on 5 books, played it as a straight on DK. It's also available on underdog and sleeper. Hey, there's your 3-pick power on underdog fantasy. Franz Wagner, Yusuf Nurkic, and now you got D'Lo at over 2.5 boards. Same thing here on sleeper if you want to jam those 3 picks in. Keep scrolling down. You'll find more and more. Joel Embiid, half a steal. Give me the over based on 4 books. Jordan Clarkson over 2.5 turnovers. Second best play on PrizePicks per the math. There you go. You can grab that one now. Not a bad idea. Keep scrolling down and you'll say play after play this morning. Tremendous opportunities. Here's an interesting one. Let's talk about Jaren Jackson over 8.5 rebounds and assists on PrizePicks. A very nice play. Underdog already bumped it. I like being able to see what has already bumped too. That is very helpful. This line is a great one. I'm going to tell you, these might be 2 of the better on the entire slate. Desmond Bane over 28.5 points and assists on underdog fantasy. Look at this. Juiced DK, juiced FanDuel, juiced Caesars. FanDuel actually moved the line a full value higher. Fliff sitting there at minus 135 if you want to take it there, and underdog sitting there, but it's a full a full points and assist higher on PrizePicks, parlay play, and FanDuel. And then on the 28.5, juiced, slightly juiced, minus 135. Lines are ripping right now. I posted multiple extra picks inside Discord already for premium while I was doing the video. Saw some really interesting things while I'm just browsing, and I'm just taking value, just a little value search this morning. And man, there's money to be made. Let's keep it hot. Let's go. 10-2 here on YouTube in the last 12 picks. 51-21 inside premium for me. myself and I, and of course, my other cappers are doing their own thing. I saw Fire Investor go 8-0 in soccer yesterday. Crazy. Just loaded people up, lined their pockets in the middle of the day for the NBA night slate. He does that often. It's pretty cool. So anyways, grab that $14.99 link. Honestly, it's less than $15 for the first month. Grab that link in the description or inside the comment section. You'll see it pinned. And my friends, again, the optimizer, just go to myspray.com, click the odds finder or optimizer at the top of the menu, and you guys can have all the fun in the world. Bookmark it, go back to it daily and refresh it whenever you want. Honestly, those lines update every, I'd say probably about 5 to 10 minutes. Whenever you refresh it, you'll probably get some new odds, some new lines, some things that were removed or bumped or nerfed on PrizePicks and Sleeper and Underdog and Parlay Play. Anytime you refresh it, you have the opportunity potentially to find a brand new phenomenal value. And that's what this show is going to identify. That's what the optimizer is going to identify. It's going to show you the best picks based on their value all day, every day across any sport you select. So get out there, make some money, and it's totally free to do it. MySparry.com. And if you want the premium, it's $14.99 down below. I'll see you on the inside, my friends. Let's have a day.